A new report by the National Education Association says Florida is now ranked second to last in the nation for teacher pay. The report ranked Florida 16th for starting teacher pay, but it also shows that the overall average isn't much higher than a starting salary. Only West Virginia ranked lower than Florida. Tanner Stewart joins us in the studio to break down just where our local districts stand and what the teachers' unions are saying about the prospect of raising that pay in the future. Tanner?
So, Escambia Education Association President Darzell Warren says that progress has been made to address teacher pay across Florida and here in Escambia County, but she says it's not enough to retain quality teachers for the long term. Warren says in order to see change, a lot will depend on our local district's commitment to making that happen.
48 states and Washington, D.C. rank higher than Florida for teacher pay, according to the National Education Association. Now, leaders of local teachers' unions say the state clearly isn't focused on addressing the problem.
They're focusing on culture wars and things that are not making our teachers' lives better, not helping them pay bills.
Darzell Warren is the president of the Escambia County Education Association. Warren tells me lawmakers in Tallahassee have taken advantage of the idea that teachers don't enter the profession to make money.
They have made it appear as if teachers are greedy for wanting to be able to be paid a fair salary, a competitive wage. We've got teachers walking out the classroom, going to other counties, other states that are getting $10,000 more. They're scaring away people to come into the profession. They're not addressing the fact that we've got a teacher shortage. They're not addressing the fact that teachers can't go and buy a house. You've got employees here in Escambia County that are working 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet.
While Florida's starting teacher pay ranks in the top 16, the recent report found the average teacher pay in the state is just $6,000 more than new teachers. Warren says this is a main reason why veteran educators aren't sticking around.
Mississippi is above us. Then you have Georgia, they get paid really well. So you're looking at teachers who the surrounding states are, why stay here when they can go a state over and get $10,000 to $14,000 more? In the state of Florida, when you're also looking at how the profession is being demonized, that cuts to the core. Teachers do not feel good about the profession.
I compiled a list of average teacher salaries in Florida using data from the Department of Education. And look at the numbers. Shows Escambia County ranked 52nd in the state at just below $50,000. Okaloosa County leads the way locally with the 8th best salary, followed closely by Walton County. In Santa Rosa County, union leader David Godwin says they have the 24th best average in Florida, but says improvements could be made. Godwin says there's no reason Florida should be near the last of the national list.
I mean, you think of the states that are ahead of us: Mississippi, Alabama. The average incomes of people in those states is far below what it is in Florida. The Florida economy's been in good shape the last few years. The state has a surplus. They can do better.
That report shows 77% of school districts in the United States pay a starting salary below $50,000. Since its release, the Florida Education Association is now calling on lawmakers to increase teacher pay by $2.5 billion a year for the next 7 years to address inadequate pay and more mental health specialists. In the studio, I'm Tanner Stewart.
Now, if you have concerns about your child's education, we invite you to let us know. You can call the tip line at 850-332-4616, or you can email us at schoolcrisis3@gmail.com.